defending champion, Alexander Yee of Great Britain, on the right of the shot, went up pretty well early on. And of course there was quite a bunching of the Europeans at the front as well as the Americans. And the American group of Affolter, Lundy, Gessner, Worsley, Hirsch, Vassbinder acquitted themselves pretty well. At the moment, Europe and Great Britain in the early stages had that lead, with the Americans bunching behind. And Yee must have had lots of confidence, but later on in the race, after 9 minutes, it all changed. And of course you had Affolter and Co taking up the lead, and the Americans really bunching well at the front. Oh, a faller, that was a faller. I thought there was a faller there, and that's Gessner. And that was Finn Gessner, second in the high schools cross country last year. He went down. And Shields for Great Britain on the left, and Beattie, they were always there. Lundy there as well. Look how well the Americans are now beginning to bunch. So there's all three teams in it, really, as you see the times, look at the names of the athletes as they go through. But certainly in the next lap, there are 4 long laps in this race incidentally. There were 4 long laps in the race. And you can see that Europe in the main, everyone is still in contention at this particular point.
There he is.
It began to split eventually with Affolter, a noir Affolter of the United States, who was 6th in the high schools cross-country championships. He's from Pennsylvania. He started to take over later on in the race and looked very, very good indeed. And all alongside him was Gonzalez in the orange shorts of Spain and Europe. And up there as well was Eshtu Werku, Israel, representing Europe. He was 26th in the European Junior Championships this year, incidentally. But at this stage they began to spread out. We were about 6 minutes from the end of the race at this particular point, and it could have gone to any one. The only thing was that Alexander Yee of Great Britain, who really dominated the race last year, the 18-year-old, was way off the pace this year, despite the fact that he'd looked good coming into this championship. But certainly Great Britain in contention, United States in contention. There's another faller gone down. It really was a very, very difficult situation when they got close to people. It wasn't bad underfoot. It is pretty solid underfoot, but once you start getting close to others and you just have a little trip around here, then you go down. But Affolter now looking very comfortable indeed, isn't he? As I say, he was a steeplechaser, a 4-7 miler. He's done very well indeed. And he started to lead out at this particular point, and Gonzalez and Werku then coming very strongly as well. And Shields at this stage is the first of the British athletes to feature in the final stages now. Just about 5 minutes from the end of the race here. And these laps, incidentally, 4 long laps, each long lap was 1,500 metres. Now they're going now into the last of the 1,500 metre races, and Affolter and Gonzalez, these two looking as though they might well get away from here. Lundy going quite well too. That's Connor Lundy in the United States from Princeton University. And Lundy incidentally is a 4-8 miler indoors. But these two now starting to get away. 200 metres to go in this race, and it looked as though Affolter and Gonzalez did take the lead for a while before this point, but then of course Affolter came back at him and really hammered hard to the final stages of the race. And the United States team were finishing very strongly indeed. Affolter then, noir Affolter of the United States, came through to win the race and won it very, very well indeed. In second place was Gonzalez, a fair way down by the time they finished. That's Miguel Gonzalez of Spain, was 9th in the European Championships recently. And then the rest followed. I have to say that the team score went very well to the United States, and Europe were close by, incidentally. So the USA, just unofficially, on our count as they came through, 17 USA, 20 Europe and 42 Great Britain. But there's the result of that individual race. We'll get confirmation, I would think, of the actual team scores at the end, but these do count for the overall team situation. So there you have it, the United States punching well. There it is. That just confirms our unofficial timings of 17, 20 and 42. So the USA 3 points over Europe, and Great Britain a fair bit to do.
Well, I have with me the winner of the men's junior international elite race, Noah Affolter. Congratulations. It looked like a tough race, but you had it in the bag from quite early out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that there's some really fast kids from all over Europe and all over the country, really. And I just wanted to represent our country well and show people that I deserve to be here.
And for Team USA, what a great start.
Yeah, we have an amazing group of guys. I've raced every single one of them back in the U.S. before, so I knew them very well. And we came out here, felt great coming out, and I think we just put it together today.
Well, looking back to the women's race, well, that